Hello, and welcome to another stream of the ultimate hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunt. My name is Ectric, and we are here in yet another stream of Pokemon Emerald, trying to finally find this frickin' Shiny Manectric. Probably not gonna happen, you know. It never does, which means it will never happen. But we're gonna go for it anyway. I hope you're excited for this stream. If you are and you've not yet liked the stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Also, if you'll look in the bottom right-hand corner, you will notice that I have Pokemon Legends Arceus going on at the same time. Past few times we've done these streams, we have also been doing hunts for some space-time distortions there because we're trying to do some shiny hunting there as well. So I figure throw it on there. Might as well, you know, get some fun shiny hunting in 2 games going. Because we have to wait for a long time for the space-time distortions anyway, so might as well hunt Manectric while we wait, and then we can take a break from Manectric to look at the space-time distortions. So, I hope you're excited for this. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Vortex, Luigi, and Doodle, thank you so much for joining the stream before it even started. Glad to have you here, and let's just fucking get started here. I apologize. Once again, I have not been able to fix the text-to-speech. I don't know why it stopped working, but I need to figure out what happened with all of that, and I just haven't had the chance to. So, unfortunately, there will be no text-to-speech for your messages, but I do have the discussion bot set up, so that's all working. It's just something about the library that reads the messages in from YouTube chat that is having problems for some reason. Oh, my goodness. But how's everyone doing today? Probably be on and off because I'm working on a project. No worries. Appreciate you hanging out for even a bit. I've been hard at work trying to get my new timestamp program running. And I decided to add in a dark mode, which has been fun to implement, but also taking a lot of time to like get the formatting stuff done. I've returned after being away for so long. It's Wizzle, good to see you. Hope you've been well. Thank you so much for coming back. Hope all is well with you. And Luigi Dragon, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm sorry that seemingly had a long day or a tough day or whatever, but I'm glad that I can play my small part in making it a little bit better. Literally, like I think about it because like I don't know. I sometimes think about what I wanted to do like as a kid or like growing up and stuff like that, and now what I want to do as an adult, and it's very interesting because I try to draw like a connection between all of the different things that I wanted to do growing up all the way through to see like what is the actual core of what I want to do. And so like when I was very young, I wanted to be like a professional baseball player or something like that, or any number of things. And then as I started getting into like high school and stuff like that, I really wanted to become a biomedical engineer, which, fun fact, I actually did. I kind of zoned in on that, and you know, going through it all and stuff like that, I do very much enjoy doing the biomedical engineering and stuff like that. But like now, obviously, for a few years now, because of the YouTube channel, it's been a bigger passion than the science stuff, and I kind of want to do that like as a full-time job more than my actual full-time job. And I'm kind of trying to think of, you know, what is the through line between like all of those various things. And I think really the thing that it comes down to is I've always wanted, like, you know, I think, and this is I think very true of most people, is I want to have a impact in some way, shape, or form, be able to do something better than most people, and have my name remembered on, or at least, you know, a name. Obviously, this is not my legal name, but yeah. So it's that's been like the through line, is always, you know, just wanting to make my mark and stuff like that. And for like in the beginning, when I was very young, it was like, oh, I'm gonna be like a star athlete or something like that. And then I very quickly realized, no, you're not. But I always was like pretty good at school. So like that was always like, okay, maybe my area is like being a really good, like a famous scientist or something like that. And I'm good at science, I'm good at math, I'm good at all that stuff. I am not significantly smarter than anyone. And I did well in school, but I don't think I am like some prodigy thinker or anything like that. I think I just happen to be decent at school, and you know, I can certainly make an impact in my current path, and I could be okay with that. But I feel like one of the things that I've always been trying to find, the thing that I am like, I excel at, like I'm in the like top 10 percentile of. Like I've always been wanting to try and find that for myself. What am I better than most people at? And what can I use those skills towards, in furtherance of, making people's lives better. And I don't know that there is literally anything that I am, top 10 percentile in that is, useful. Maybe I'm, randomly top 10 percentile in being able to blink in beat with a song or something like that. Something stupid. Like, any number of things I could theoretically be one of the best in the world at, but it is completely useless, and I would never know because it's never measured. But in terms of things that could actually have like an impact, I think one of the things that I have found that I'm decent at is personability, like friendliness and stuff like that. I don't like to be not humble, but I do think that is something that I am naturally pretty good at, is just being friendly, being, outgoing, maybe not extroverted, but just people can get along with me fairly easily, I think. So kind of, I think that finding that out and having that outlet in something like this, like the channel, is something that has kind of scratched that desire for doing something well, in service of other people. So very long roundabout way to say, I do this channel very much in part to, bring some sort of joy or happiness to people, and I am glad that I'm doing that for literally any of you. But yeah, so that is essentially my little soapbox thing, and I am glad that you're doing all right. Also, Ellie, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Totally doesn't find shiny. I mean, yeah, I know. How long has it been since I've been gone? I don't know. It's been a while. Hoping to get Pokemon Ultra Sun for Christmas because I found my 3DS week. So nice. I hope that you get it too. It's I haven't played Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, but I played Sun and Moon, and they're fun. I like those games. Also, there's a new feature in the chat, for me at least, where I can set a goal, like a super chat goal, and I can like make a perk and stuff like that for if we hit it and stuff like that. I don't have any specific, like, I don't think there's anything I can come up with right at the moment to be enticing enough to try and, set a goal for donation specifically. I don't like to. I feel uncomfortable strongly incentivizing paying money. I think that's a flaw in that if I want to do this full time, I will need to incentivize people to spend money. But I am very, like, it's a very uncomfortable position for me to be, asking for money or putting things behind paywalls, that other than like, small things like, emotes or some small like upgrade or something like that. Like I don't want to to feel like I'm extorting people, and so I don't think there's anything I can come up with that would be worthy of, you know, incentivizing 10 people to donate money or something like that. Crunchy, welcome to the stream. You're my number one watching gaming YouTuber. Oh, that's awesome! Thank you so much, Luigi. I really appreciate that. I'm so honored. Definitely made a positive impact. Thank you, truly, thank you. Imagine finding shinies couldn't be me. I'm literally not even playing Pokemon. I mean, yeah, it also couldn't be me, and I am literally playing 2 games of Pokemon. So, you know. Why are we talking about money? Also like Goal 14. I was talking about I was talking about there's a new feature in the YouTube chat for me to set a super chat goal of, like, you know, oh, you can, if we get 10 donations, I will do this or something like that. And I was saying that I don't have anything that I could think of that would be warranting, you know, incentivizing 10 people to donate. I am losing my mind. What happened? I don't know why I keep checking this. Trying to play Celeste, but I suck at 2D platforms. I hate it when that happens. I find that out every time I try to play a 2D platformer as well. It's a problem. Unfortunately, I'm also bad at 3D platformers, roguelikes, MOBAs, battle royales, RPGs, JRPGs. Ash, thank you so much for the $1 dono. Let's get some hype in the chat for Ash. As always, thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We get 10 donations in the stream, we will get an extra shower stream. No, I'd rather not get my channel banned for pornography. Jesus. Also, there is literally nothing that you want to see in there. I trust me, I'm not hiding a sleeper body. In general, in other words, you suck in general. Yeah, now you're getting it. I'm good at one thing and one thing only. Party hoes. I mean, being friendly. To be fair, I do too. Listen. We can't all be good at something. Do we have an STD showing up yet? God damn. Are we wearing a condom? We all suck. Exactly. Why do we want an Ectric shower strip? Honestly, that's what I'm wondering. Why would anyone want that? Ugh. Why do you not want a shower stream? You know what? An interesting counterpoint. How dare you, Doodle? It's actually you're the one in the wrong, actually. Think I'm the worst though? I suck at just being a human. Listen, sometimes being a human's just dang hard. So many different things you gotta do, expected to do. Sometimes it's easier to just be a potato. And listen, I get it. I love me being a potato too, so. Unfortunately, society suggests that I can't always be a potato. And I have to, like, you know, make money or something like that. Crazy. Serena wanted Wolf to do a shower stream for the longest time. Jeez. Chat is wild tonight. Yeah, we're starting off strong. Crunchy shower stream when? Good question. All right. 60-61. We're getting closer and closer to full odds. Hooray. It's still not as bad as that stream. I mean, yeah, it's going to be hard to beat. Oh yeah, they changed their name yesterday, Crunchy. Back to that one PLA stream. I mean, we are playing PLA somewhat, technically, right now. We could make it wild. Let's get wild. Let's get wild. Also, I have the discussion bot up in the bottom of the gameplay. If you would like to answer the question, what advice would you give dog? Just gotta hit up Serena, seriously. Bring them in, and you're already more than halfway there. Without luck, the topic generator will give us something wild again. Exactly. Or with our luck, sorry. I'm so upset I missed that stream. I mean, it was certainly a stream. I was just sitting there playing a game. Honestly, like at that point, it was just like I'm just gonna let chat do their own thing. They're just having a time. I was just sitting. I was just kind of off on the side doing my own thing. It was very funny to me. Serena comes back. I'm just gonna time her out for the duration of the stream. Don't do that. Joke. Yeah. Miss Serena. Yeah, Serena's. It's been a little while since Serena was around. Stream that brought up magic glory holes, but she just could not shut up. Good times, good times. It's gonna really suck when we phase on this. It's a great stream at the time, but led to a lot of not great things. Yeah. It was very interesting. I think that the joke got beaten into the ground and taken too far in some ways, but you know, it happens. You mean good times? Listen, I had fun. Controlled chaos became uncontrolled. Yeah, then that's on me. I have to be better about using the reins a bit more. What does phase mean? It means get a shiny that you are not looking for. So, for example, if I were to find a shiny Linoon, because it is not a Manectric or Electric, I would technically have found a shiny, but not the one I was looking for, so I have to keep going. It's called phasing. I dove head first into the chaos. I'm also partly blamed. And I mean, no. At the end of the day, I'm the one that's in charge of the channel. It's my responsibility. So hopefully, no one felt uncomfortable. I'm too uncomfortable by it. I was about to say hopefully no one felt uncomfortable, but I'm pretty sure there were a few people that felt at least somewhat uncomfortable. Vortex, welcome back. Glad to have you. Regarding what advice I'd give a dog, keep being a good pupper. True. My wife got Lola some rubber duck pajamas, and it is so incredibly cute, and she was just hanging out in her PJs all evening tonight, and just being literally the cutest thing I have ever seen. Serena's either pregnant or has a kid now. Is that true? It's the only one trying to control the chaos. Yeah. Mods are there to lessen the load on the stream. True. But also, like, you know, I think inside that stream, I was okay with it being chaotic. Outside of the stream, it probably got old very fast. Rubber ducky PJs, oh my goodness. I know. Unfortunately, I didn't get any good pictures of her. Maybe my wife added them to the shared folder. Let me look. Actually, I have some pictures. I'll pull them up in a second. I need to see Lola in the pajamas. Give me a second. I think we didn't put the thing. Yeah, we did. Alright. Just make sure I don't have an STD forming. Nope. Alright. Minimize that for a second. Photos. That one picture I showed on stream over and over again. Albums. Actually, I'll just go to photos. Let me just do this real quick. There she is. The cutest dog ever. Pokefan, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. In her ducky pajamas. What a girl. Yeah, she's absolutely adorable. That was this morning, actually. My wife ordered them yesterday, and they were supposed to come in for last night, but Amazon didn't deliver them until like after 10 o'clock, and she was already asleep, so she put them on this morning, and I woke up to my dog in PJs, and then came home and she was in the PJs again, and she's fine with them. She doesn't try tearing them off or anything like that. I want to pet her. She is just an absolute load of love and cuteness and sweetness. But yeah, cute puppy. Would recommend to pet again. Would pet again. All right, let's get back to the game. She's so cute. Oh my god, I know. Seriously, had a question. How's Larry, the neighbor who lived 5 houses down, growing up, doing? Oh, he's doing well. He's doing well. He's actually been doing okay on his bets lately, so that's why he hasn't been around. He hasn't needed my money lately. So, but you know, Christmas is coming up. He'll be doing more betting. Maybe he'll lose a couple of bets and be down cash again. So glad rewinding streams is a thing. Yeah. I always want to make sure that I have the DVR option set to on, because you know, sometimes you just miss something and you want to go back and check it out. Only the OG is gonna remember that. I was thinking about inviting him to come play a different game other than Party Animals. We need Larry to live 5 houses down growing up back. I'll see if I can convince him. What would you want to see him play if he does come on the stream? All right. Who the F is Larry? He's the guy that lived 5 houses from me, down from me growing up. And he was on the stream, I think it was back in like February actually, and played some Party Animals. We have Ectric lore before GTA 6. Yeah, and before Mario Kart 9, right? Larry plays Dark Souls, man. I think he would absolutely lose his mind at that, so it could be fun to watch. Yeah, Doodle, if you look back in like February, you'll see the Larry stream. Ectric lore is a wild thing. Listen, sometimes you just have to have lore. I mean, there's the lore of, you know, Larry and Lloyd, his duck. There's also the VP. That one's from really old, or some really old videos. That's how long ago it was. It was not a stream series, it was a video series. Trying to think of other popular. Flip sneezing on my character in Animal Crossing right in the middle of the pandemic. That was my first hit video. Well, hit. It was 400 views, but at the time I had like 10 subscribers, so that was huge number. I think it's still the highest viewed like full video, non-short video that I have to this day. My videos don't get many views because they were all like Let's Plays and stuff. When will we get another Mario Kart game? I don't know. I mean, Mario Kart 8 is pretty popular still, so. I just let everyone go. Pokefan, who are you talking about? I mean, it was Larry wasn't too long ago. If you go back far enough, you'll definitely get some of that though. Me making lore for all my little characters in my see, the problem is all of the little characters in my head are just me. My highest viewed video is my best friend falling into a well in Minecraft. Oops. I thought you meant like in real life at first. I was like, oh my god, that's horrible. Are they okay? And then you said in Minecraft, and I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. Flips deserves to be arrested. Has 430 views, being the most popular video on your channel, which is episode 23. Good to know. Yeah, it is the highest viewed full video. Obviously, multiple shorts have outstripped that. But in terms of in terms of full length videos or streams, actually one stream beat it out as well. I think one random Breath of the Wild stream got like 1,000 views. But aside from those, it is the most viewed video, and it came out in the first year of my channel. And and the retention graph was the first 2 minutes, and then just fell off a cliff because people weren't actually interested in the full video. They were just interested in watching Flip sneeze in my face. In today's video, I'm going to be pushing my best friend down a well in Minecraft. And then sniffing it. Oh, sorry. My highest view video is a gorilla wiping its ass with its sniffing it. Jesus Christ. Alright. What the heck is... Hey. The distortions are taking forever to spawn. Weird question. Anyone trying to get the busted abilities items early in the playthrough of a game you already played? Makes it go faster and actually shows your experience, I feel. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was me in Nodebuster. The other day, well, actually, a couple of the other days, last week, I streamed Nodebuster speedruns. And the first time I played through, I was, just kind of doing things at whatever pace I was going at, and I wasn't going slow by any means, but like I wasn't going all that fast, and it took me a while to get to like level 5 in a stream and stuff like that. And then even playing the second time, it was faster. And then when I actually knew what I was doing even a little bit and like remembered where things were, immediately I literally shaved half an hour off of my already speedrun time, and probably halved the time from like my original playthrough. It has 14,000 views. Dang, GG's. My most viewed is on a very old channel I haven't touched in like 7 or 8 years. Like 300 something. Nice, nice. It's a short. Oh, yeah, that definitely helps. I'm thinking of doing Minecraft content. Should I do it? If you want to, yes. I mean, you're gonna have to be diligent and keep on trying to improve and stuff like that if you want to see like some success at it. But yeah, definitely go for it. I am a complete advocate of, if you want to do this, just do it. You don't have to have the best equipment. You don't have to necessarily do this full time or anything like that. You don't have to like have like a degree in editing, and you don't have to be the most energetic crazy person. If you want to put out content in whatever you want to do, as long as you're passionate about it, go for it. Because the passion is what will keep you to keep up with it, even when it doesn't necessarily immediately do well. And if you just keep on pushing yourself to get better and better, see what you can improve, see what works and what doesn't for you, see what you enjoy, what makes you happy and excited to do it. Eventually, if you keep on pushing, you will see some success. My most viewed video is a satirical clickbait, 38k views. Dang. Whoops. There we go. Anything? Oh my goodness. Let me do another discussion about topic.
What's the
Crunchy,
most zesty lake you've ate abnormally?
Let's the most zesty lake you've ate abnormally. Crunchy, I turned off the TTS because the code is not working right now, unfortunately. So it's not going to charge you or anything like that, but unfortunately we do not have it working right now. I want to start uploading stuff, but I got to get the courage for it first. I'm extremely shy, like 95% of the time. Hey, I mean, that's still 5% of the time where you're confident enough to do it. Also, I would say that I actually found some solace in the fact that no one was going to be seeing it at first. I was very like I did have that like in the very beginning. I've never been like camera shy or have any stage fright or anything like that. I've always been pretty confident in getting in front of people and talking and stuff like that. But even then, I still had like that nervousness of, oh, am I putting out something that's like good enough to put on YouTube and stuff like that, and had a little bit of procrastination to getting to do it, because I was like worried about the schedule of like recording consistently and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm honestly, once you get like one or like a few videos underneath your belt, you're gonna feel so much more confident. And it's not like you're actually talking in front of someone. Like if you're recording yourself to do a video, you can keep doing takes until you're satisfied with what you have. You're not actually talking in front of anyone directly. You're talking to a camera or talking to a microphone or whatever. Oh, we have an STD. Let's go. I'm going to navigate myself over to where it is and then continue with Manectric Hunt until it actually spawns. That 5% of the time is the middle of the night and I want to wake my family up. Yeah, that's the other thing, is you have to figure out like the logistics of how you're going to record and stuff like that. Sometimes that makes it very, very difficult. Unfortunately. I was, in some ways I was unlucky that I found my interest in doing YouTube, a little bit later, and, I lost some years of, I have more time to actually put into this outside of having to have like a full-time job and stuff like that. But in other ways, I'm very happy that I started later, in that, I had a place to myself to record, or, was living with my wife and had like an extra room to go off to the side and stream or record or whatever. I've never had to worry about like, scheduling my stuff around, not being a nuisance to other people trying to use rooms and stuff like that. Also, I'm happy in that I was old enough that I think my very first videos, they're not like I don't think I ever had ones that were like cringy necessarily. I think they were just boring at first. I think I came into my personality a bit on camera and got more interesting. I don't think I was ever like cringy. At least not to me. Maybe to other people, but hey, fuck them. Weird question, is it bad? I didn't want much this year for Christmas. No, not at all. Only had one list, was one plush, an insulated stainless steel tumbler, keyboard, mouse pad combo, and some games on sale. What's the problem with that? It's been years since I've had like a long list of stuff I wanted on Christmas. And honestly, this year I didn't really put anything on my list. It's the problem with having access to an Amazon Prime account is whenever you want something, if you have the income to get it, you can just buy it yourself. which is not nearly as fun as opening it on Christmas, but it also is much more convenient. Oh, we're getting raided. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Couple Whack, Jace, See Through Zero. Thank you so much for joining in. For those of you who are new here, which I think is everyone actually, my name is Ectric. I am a PokeTuber by trade. I do shiny hunting streams a lot, especially in PLA, but I also have this Manectric hunt that I'm doing and have been doing for a while. I also play other games like Zelda, Wii Sports speedrunning, Baldur's Gate, a whole bunch of other stuff. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, consider liking the stream and subscribing to the channel so you can catch more in the future. Regardless, though, we are currently waiting for a Space-Time Distortion to spawn because we are trying to get a shiny in one of those, like a shiny Magnemite or something like that. So we're trying to spawn one of those. But thank you so much for joining. Everyone in my chat, go check out Couple Whack if you have not. Ellie, thank you so much for plugging the link. I'm going to open it up myself and go grab and go make sure I'm subscribed as well. All right, I am subscribed. Oh, we're getting close to 6K. Let's help get them there. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. I really appreciate it. What were you streaming tonight? I assume probably Pokemon related if your name is Couple Whack. To that 14 like goal. Thank you so much. Drifting Balloon, thanks so much for joining in as well. Should have just said we're waiting for an STD. Yeah, it's true. We are waiting for an STD. I'm waiting to get my STD. But I have to make at least somewhat of a good impression on the new people. Like Goldman. Thank you so much, everyone. Truly, thank you. We were just talking about starting YouTube channels and stuff like that because people were talking about wanting to do content. No, you're right. People are gonna find out eventually. Hi, my name is Ectric. I wait for STDs. Good impressions for cowards. You're right. You're right. I should just be weird. It's fine. I also realize now that I'm saying this if you look immediately to the right of my face, you see the sentence, "What's the most zesty lake you've ate abnormally?" It's going to be weird. Hey, who did that? That was rude. I was talking to chat. Wander on over here, I suppose. Away from the stupid butterfly. I have obtained water. Nice. Started posting on mine here. Mainly Pokemon Go and fishing videos. Oh, nice, nice. I have not played too much Pokemon Go lately. I found that I don't walk enough. I generally don't go outside of my few locations, and that is not very good for Pokemon Go. Also, near me, the options for walking are kind of limited because there's not great sidewalkage. And also, usually I get home and it's already dark because it's the middle of winter, and then I have to go walk the dog, and I don't think Pokemon Go while walking the dog is going to be fun. So, I have not played in a while. I still have it on my phone, though. Get a new topic and get something weirder? Yeah, you're right. We'll do a new topic.
Would you rather die or eat?
Yep.
Why?
Yep, that's it. That's better. New light goal? Let's do it. Let's do it. I have no idea how to even begin to answer the question. But I feel like this is the most coherent question we've gotten. We need a 24-hour Lola stream. Honestly, I would be down. I don't know if she would be. I think she'd get very bored very quickly. Oh, let me, ow. Oh, we're already in the STD. Cool. You thought I would see you. You piece of crap. Oh, hello. It's 2. We're hoping to get a shiny Magnemite or Magneton, because we have a Magnezone already, but Magnemites and Magnetons only spawn in here. And, unfortunately, they only spawn 3 per STD, which is very inconvenient for shiny hunting purposes. Yeah, see, like, this is the 3rd one. We already know we haven't gotten a shiny. Although we do also need some evolutions, so maybe we'll find one here. I'm good with either, to be honest. I would much rather eat than die, gotta be honest. I am, you know, I am not sure if you could have guessed that I like eating, and also don't like dying. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Not fun, or so I've heard. I haven't tried it myself. I am actually batting 1,000 at staying alive. Been doing it my entire life. Honestly, pretty proud of my record. Don't plan on breaking it. Go. Yeah. It's looking like this is a bust. That's alright. I just had a Christmas party where I got to eat a lot of good homemade treats. Nice. Man, I was talking about this earlier, like with Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I literally had to at one point just say, you need to just stop eating. You're not going to make a difference in terms of how much food is left over at the end of the day. And I'd rather not feel like absolute crap from overeating. It's bad. That American mindset. Honestly, I think a big part of it is that I really took it to heart of like, I don't want to leave anything on my plate. I hate leaving food, but I also have like very large eyes for like I want to try all of these different things. So I ended up filling my plate, and then I'll just eat it all because I feel guilty about leaving anything left on my plate to not eat. It's a bad combination. It was somewhat okay when I was like a 3-sport athlete in high school and doing like cross country and track and field and stuff, but after going to college and not doing all of that, it meant that I was not exactly losing weight. In fact, quite the opposite. Alright. Let's finish up this STD. Any shinies left yet? No, not unfortunately not. Like eating too, but sometimes after seeing the internet dying, it's just so... I don't know. I've never... I don't think that there's ever been a time where I've, like, actually legitimately, seen dying as a good thing. Or even as a not bad thing. I mean, I suppose that makes me somewhat lucky in that, like, I've never experienced enough strife where... Because, they always, like, all of the stories are a lot of the stories will be like, death is not the worst thing in the world and stuff like that, but like, I don't know if I haven't found one yet that is worse. At least I haven't experienced it myself. I think I'm gonna go to the Crimson Mirelands. I want to try and get the Porygon. The chat above your head supposed to be broken? No. It's not. It's because I went to a different scene. Slavery, I feel like that's worse. Yeah. Although I would probably say that I would go for, trying to break free before dying. But if it was a choice between the two, I would not at all fault someone for choosing death. Yeah, slavery is quite bad. Luckily, I've not experienced that firsthand. Eating is optional, but death is not. Eating just postpones death. Speak for yourself. I plan on living forever. Alright. We're going Let's just go to environments. Working in an animal shelter, sometimes the end is better than going on suffering. Yeah, yeah. I completely agree. And like, I've had to unfortunately put down my fair share of pets and stuff like that. So it's not that I've never seen a situation where death has been deemed better. I just have not experienced it myself. Let's go back over here. Yeah. All right. We shall continue. Living forever would be an actual nightmare. Yeah, true. I obviously I don't actually want to live like actually forever, but my goal is to survive long enough that we have advanced enough medicine to make it so that you can choose when you die. That's my goal, because I very much like. I'm sure there's a point at which you go, okay, I'm tired, I'm done. I've experienced all I want to experience. Time to move on. But I don't think I will be experiencing that at 80. Assuming that I am, at least somewhat healthy. We need a new topic? Alright, fine. I was enjoying the philosophical question, but we need, you're right.
Describe your alcohol in one word.
We need to be silly. Describe your alcohol in one word. Better? Miller Lite. That's 2 words. God damn it. Oh my god. That was very fucking funny. Oh my god. Alcoholic lemonade. With quotation marks. I like that. Describe your alcohol in one word. Miller Lite. It really got me. It really got me. I don't drink beer. I do, sometimes. Trey, welcome to the stream. Don't worry, I'm here. You'll find a shiny soon. Well, I appreciate that. I hope that you bring the shiny luck. So far, we're at 6104 encounters for Manectric. And I'm not keeping track of the number of space-time distortion encounters I've been getting, but it's probably in the hundreds. Unexistent? Non-existent is 2 words. I mean, technically, there might... is non-existent hyphenated? Because that could technically be considered 1 word, I think, right? I can't drink beer, but my parents love Miller. Miller High Life, I really like. I've never been a huge fan of Miller Lite, but I'm not too picky when it comes to beer. As long as it's not too much of a stout, like it's not too dark, I'm okay with it. Glad I made you give Electric. I honestly forgot it was supposed to be 1 word. I had a feeling it would have been a little bit less funny if you had done it on purpose, but regardless, it just really got me. Just immediate. Forgot we could steal Electric Steel. Yeah, it's been a while. Loving the music today? Yeah, I looked up, I think it was like Nintendo Winter Music or something like that. I've been listening to that on at work lately, so I figured it was a good choice for stream. Howdy, coding friend. Oh, who cares how you doing? Good to see you again. How have you been? Any fun coding projects lately? I've still been working on that timestamp program. I decided to implement dark mode because light mode is for non-coders. The one youngling left is going to come after me, isn't it? Did you get like 99%? Oh, 98%. There you go. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for 15 likes, everyone. I really, really appreciate the support. I forgot about the weeps. If whoever made that comment, it was probably Cyan, if I had to guess. I did the exact thing I was calling stupid last night. What did you do? One there. Leaving one alive. Oh, we got another STD. Let's go. I don't remember you calling that stupid last note. Oh, not taking out without... Okay, yes, I remember that now. Okay. I understand. I'm gonna hop off. Good night. All right, Doodle. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining. Let me switch on over for a minute. And I can actually set up the chat to show up on the screen as well. There we go. Should be good to go. And let's head on over there. It's pretty cool. I've been just working on my home server side. Call it Mission Control. It's a much bigger project than I described when I last explained it. Isn't it always? I am feeling the same way. Ever since I was like, I think at the end of the coding stream I said something like, "Oh, it's almost done. I just need to implement like 1 or 2 more things." And since then I've added like 3 more forms and an entire functionality to switch between light mode and dark mode and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it's just like, oh yeah. To be fair, most of it has been visual stuff rather than like actual functionality stuff. But still, I am constantly at fault for mission creep. Oh, those coding streams was a 5-minute in and out coding adventure. Exactly, yes. New bot topic, you got it. One moment, please. What makes your candy magnificent?
What makes your candy magnificent?
We get candy way too often. Topic fact check? Sure. The dragonfly can reach speeds of up to 36 miles per hour. Crazy. I have been chased by a dragonfly before, though, so I believe it. 100 grand is gooder than all the rest. I suppose so. It has chocolate in it, so I don't agree with it. I'm also not a big fan of candy, so. Peanut butter? Still love Reese's. Fair. Every candy is churro copate. I only described like 1/4 of the functionality for this project. Essentially, it's an entire development pipeline. Allows me to move code between servers. I'm using multiple third-party softwares. Nice. Yeah, I love me some good automation. And spending more time than it will save on implementing said automation. Every candy is not chocolate. Have you tried Swedish Fish? I didn't know gummy bears were chocolate. Oh yeah, see, Ellie's got me. It's always slightly weird when Ellie and I are just like on the same page for something. We're so frequently at odds with each other that it's just always so weird when when we just are in full-throated agreement with each other. It's like one of us, we must both be wrong. There's no way that we're both right, because one of us is always wrong. So are Swedish Fish. Yeah, exactly. Swedish Fish are my favorite candy. And they have no chocolate in them. They are wonderful cherry-flavored candies. The antagonist is sometimes very relatable. Yeah, it's more of an anti-hero sometimes. Swedish Fish doesn't have chocolate. Trust me, I would tell. I would be able to tell. Osiris, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Crunch bars? Are those your favorite candies? We have a randomly selected discussion bot, so that is one of the less weird questions that you'll see. Making some chocolate right now, if you know. Jesus, ay, ay, ay. Lactose intolerant people can't have candy because it's all chocolate. Does chocolate? I don't think chocolate is made always with lactose, is it? I don't know enough about chocolate to be able to say, but I'm not sure that it always needs to have some sort of milk in it. It probably very often does, but. Long story short, I'm currently working on a status page that allows me to monitor my containers uptime. It's going to be a big database schema involved. Oh yeah, that the visualization of like data and stuff like that. That's going to be a wild implement. Because you need to get it just right. You need to make sure it's formatted correctly, and I'm sure that you're trying to implement ways to like switch between different graphs and stuff like that, and it's just gonna. Those are the things where you're like, oh, but I could also use this, and I could use this, and I could use this, but then I have to do this if I want to do this, and it's just like all of a sudden you've got like 30 hours more of work because you decided that you wanted to be able to see every single iteration of every single piece of data. Go to sleep. Get in the Pokeball. Maybe I'll find a shiny. Ow. Ow. Rude. Where's the next Porygon or Cyndaquil? Son of a gun! Stop being alphas! Also, why do alphas knock me off of my horse? Right. Got 2 of the special spawns, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm not paying as much attention to chat right now. This is like the one section of the game where I have to like actually focus up. Ah, no shinies. Darn. At least no shiny Porygon. Could get a shiny Eevee. That could still be useful. Regular Eevee. My fear is with an STD, I would that I finally get a shiny and it's like the last spawn before the STD disappears, and I don't have enough time to catch it before it appears and despawns all over Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I've already lost a shiny to that. Granted, it was a shiny I already had, so I didn't really care as much, but still, it's a fear of mine. Well, not shiny. Let's see. Oh my goodness. What's your favorite Pokemon of all time? Manectric. It used to be Blaziken, but Manectric was always my favorite electric type, and electric type's my favorite typing, and now that I have like branded my channel around Manectric, it has kind of displaced my Blaziken as my favorite. But Blaziken was my very first, so it always has a special place in my heart, but Manectric with you know, the connection of the channel, and also my favorite typing from my favorite gen, Manectric's #1 now. With Blaziken a close second. I like all chocolate except for dark chocolate. I do not like any chocolate whatsoever. If it has any sort of chocolate in it, I am not a fan. And I can usually tell. That's how much I dislike it. That's not a shot, right? I might as well catch it, why not? Bam. Lava or any Pokemon from that line cannot change my mind. I would not want to change your mind. Shiny spawns in an STD. May I recommend getting into battle with it? Can't lose it at the time limit. Oh, that's smart. If it's early on, I probably will just do a sticky glob. But if it's near the end, then I will definitely do that. It's a good call. We're talking favorites now. Zoroark's a good choice. Mine is Blissey. Really? That's an interesting choice. I like Blissey. I have a troll set, minimize, calm mind, soft-boiled desert. Oh, okay, I understand. Slap Ghost Terror and leftovers on it, max HP and max special attack, and you got yourself a darn good sweeper. Nice. Yeah, I didn't really think about the like competitive aspect as much because I am not good at competitive and don't focus on that. But yeah, it's a good call. Oh my goodness. Breloom's cool. Breloom's a cool one. Only problem is that 4 times weakness to flying, but you know, just I don't know, get levitate or something. No, that's ground. Never mind. Get an umbrella. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that completely negates flying type moves, unfortunately. All right, let's switch back over to the other screen. And let's also get ourselves a new question. What has drank your student the most? And we're back. We're back to the weird. Borderline criminal. I'm just gonna switch this one off. This one makes me uncomfortable.
What child would you help your 10-year-old self?
Why? Okay.
What ghost would you game your 7-year-old self?
Sure, why not? I started a new playthrough of Shield with an Alolan Vulpix that I'd absolutely hate to fight against. Nice. Honestly, I really need to start doing some more, like, going back to previous games and just doing vanilla playthroughs with, like, interesting teams. I really want to start going through and just, like, completing the Pokedex in every, like, series. I've completed it in Emerald. I've completed it in Sword and Shield. I've completed it in Scarlet Violet. And I've completed it in PLA. But I think those are the only 4 where I've actually finished Pokedex completely. And I want to go through and do the rest of them. And maybe try out a new team in the process. Got a Snow Cloak, so I'm going to set it up with an evasion boosting move so it never gets hit. Nice. That's fun. Because 7-year-old me's favorite ghost type was Haunter. That's a good call. I'm trying to think of what my favorite ghost type is. I'm not a huge fan of ghost types in general. Other than the ones that are like, you know, ghost secondary typing. Like Giratina's a cool one, but I think of it more as a dragon than a ghost. I don't know, Golurk is pretty fun. It has a special attack boosting nature, so I can hit some crazy ice moves into him. Or inhale, nice. What is my favorite ghost type? Oh, what was the Surreal Edge? That one's a ghost type, right? I really like that one. I think that might actually be my favorite. Ghost types are so sick. Yeah, I mean, like they're objectively very cool. I just have never been a huge fan of them for some reason. I've never really like sought them out or anything. I think I could say the first 2 leader, the grass leader, is not safe. Yeah, probably not. Probably. I think it's I can be fairly confident that they will not have a good time. Mimikyu. Oh, Mimikyu is a good choice, though. I do love me some Mimikyu. Yeah, Mimikyu is definitely up there. Like, top 3 for me. fissure only works if you're at the same level or above, which means if you're like the same level, you'd literally just have a 30% chance of even hitting it. And could also just give them a air balloon and can't get hit by that either. Quilava's not a ghost type. Level 100 Rattata. Why did it just... What was that? No, I just saved a replay, but that's annoying. Oh shoot, I've been on the freaking map the whole time. No, it popped in when my controller disconnected. I said goat, not ghost. No, I know you said goat. I was saying we were talking about which ghost types are the best. I suppose we were having a side conversation. Oh my goodness. I think I was talking about this yesterday, but I'm excited. I finally beat Baldur's Gate with my offline group, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Once we get to the end of the stream playthrough, I will probably describe what happened in this playthrough, because I don't want to spoil the story for anyone who's like watching the story unfold as I stream it. But there was some very, very fun interactions. But the main thing I would say that to take away is that basically at the end, each of the like companion characters has like a send-off, and whoever was like closest with them is the one that gets to interact with them and like try to convince them to go do one thing versus another. And I'm very curious, first of all, curious to see what happens with some of the stream people, and who gets which character. But also, it is really, really cool to see like all the different characters go do their own thing, and you can kind of just like go along with one of the characters and like join them and stuff like that. And I'm very, very excited for seeing where our characters end up in the stream. And I'm just so excited. That ending really like made me want to like it made me want to finish up the stream story so we can see what happens. Say ghost types, Hisuian, Typhlosion, fair. But yeah, I'm very, very pumped. Also excited to finally start being able to plan out my offline or my single player playthrough, because now that I know what the ending is like, I don't have to worry about spoiling myself. Don't really like any ghost types. Yeah, I'm not a huge ghost type fan either. Like a lot of them I can acknowledge they're cool. They're just not my favorite for some reason. It's a weird thing. I don't know why, because like there are a lot of people's like absolute favorite typing, and like it's a very popular typing. I don't know. My ghost type gym leader heart hurts. Listen, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that they're not my favorite. If I had to pick, I'd be Mimikyu, but only because it's part fairy, which is my favorite type. Oh, fairy is your favorite type? I didn't realize that. I suppose with Sylveon, that makes sense. Thong? That thong, the thong, thong, thong. Let me see that. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. Oh my goodness. I'm curious what we're gonna start playing now that days though now that Baldur's Gate is over, because that has been like the weekly game for a long while now, and it's like, okay, now what are we playing? Are we gonna just like do some rotation of like other games that don't have a story? Are we gonna try and start a new story game or something like that? I'm curious to see what we end up deciding to do. Do 20 push-ups right now for 3 cents? I'm good. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. It's very, very generous offer, but I'm going to have to respectfully decline. Mimikyu is annoying to beat in competitive battling. A friend of mine brought one in, and I got swept. Yeah, Mimikyu can be really tough to fight, especially with that the ability to like eat a hit with basically have a starting substitute setup. Very, very, very useful. New topic? Sure. Gardevoir, Alola Ninetales, and Primarina.
If you could only slap one Halloween for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Party animals? We could possibly do that. Honestly, I was talking about this in Lumian's chat. I think it was last night. But I was saying that I'm really sad. Like, I'm glad that there's still a decent chunk of this story left for the stream series, because I'm really I was getting really sad thinking about the fact that once that series is over, I'm not going to get to hang out with them every week. I just absolutely have adored our collabs, and I'm going to be really sad to see the Baldur's Gate series ends, because unless we decide to just start up a whole nother collab immediately afterwards, it's going to be a while before we all get back together again. So I was talking with her, and we were talking about possibly doing some more collabs afterwards, and one of the ones that came up was Party Animals, because I got it for all 3 of them. So I was like, I want you all to play with me, so I just bought it for all of them. And yeah, Chev and Minx have obviously both played on some of my streams already, but Lumion apparently could not get past the tutorial because she was using keyboard, at which you can do. It is much harder when you're starting out than using a controller. I think the speedruns use keyboard because you can like get more like you can get quicker turning and stuff like that. And some of the techs and stuff like that allow you to like sprint faster, because like they use like almost like swinging themselves through the air as a method. But for like normal gameplay, controller is where it's at. I feel much easier to control, much more ability to, you know, move around and see what's going on and stuff. If you could only stop one Halloween for the rest of life, what would it be? Halloween when I dressed up as a ketchup bottle and my 2 friends dressed up as a cowboy and effing Pickle Rick. Oh, you slapped that Halloween because you were a ketchup bottle and you have to slap the bottle to get the ketchup out. That's funny. Should all go crazy and start a BG2 campaign. Interesting. I've never seen any gameplay for BG2. I don't know is it possible to do that multiplayer online? Last Halloween, because I didn't dress up at all. The Yoimiya cosplay was so tempting, but I was broke. Fair. Let me see. Oh, actually, last year, for Halloween, I went to a party and was a Trill Star Trek character. I had the Star Trek outfit that I wore for Halloween this year, and then also I drew on some. If you've not seen Star Trek before, one of the alien species is called the Trill, and basically they look essentially like humans, but they have like spots going down the sides of their neck, and like up their arms and stuff like that. And so I ended up drawing the spots like going up my neck and up to my temples and stuff like that, like they have in the show. Halloween because I found out my spore in a haunted house was taken by a spot in a haunted house was taken by a robot. Oh, that sucks. Like you were one of the people working at the haunted house and lost your job out to a robot doing the same thing. That's really annoying. I feel like the whole point of haunted houses is like it's a fun thing of like people trying to scare other people, and like I feel like automating that is like completely against, like, no one is in the haunted house business for the money, I feel like. So why are you automating away the jobs? AI stole it, I was furious. Yeah, that's dumb. Hate robots by extension AI. I am not 100% against AI in any situation whatsoever. I think the way it is interpreted nowadays, the profit motive behind it makes it essentially impossible to support, because every single instance it is being used for right now is to screw over regular people. If we were like the few instances where AI is being used for like genuine good, like developing new antibiotics or like recognizing cancer earlier or anything like that, I am 100,000% in favor of AI. But when you're using it to make it so you don't have to hire as many people at McDonald's, or to deny healthcare claims, or to make it so that social media is more and more addictive, and only the most sensationalist things get shown to people, all of those instances like are just impossible to get behind. Look it up, you can play BG2 online multiplayer, but it's a bit janky. Gotcha. Well, we'll have to talk with them, because I'm curious what they would want to do. I'm also curious if there's any other like co-op games where we could all like do a story together, rather than just doing like periodic party animal streams, or we all do Mario Kart together or something like that, or Minecraft or something like that. New topic? Sure.
What is the best tooth that you've thanked?
What is the best tooth that you thanked? It's a good question. How you doing? I'm doing just fine. Thank you so much for asking. A little bit tired, but these things happen. Oh, SD formed. When Mario Kart? I don't know. I was just saying that it was a possible option for doing something together with like Chev, Minx, and Lumion once Baldur's Gate's over, but nothing has been set in stone. Borderlands has 4-player co-op. It's a lot different, but it's technically possible. Huh. I mean, I'll have to look into it. I'm curious if there's any like stories that would like take a while. Like, obviously nothing is gonna take as long as Baldur's Gate has, but I'm not sure we would want one that's like a 2-stream long series or something like that. Honestly, what we could possibly do is play It Takes Two ×2, and just have like 2 sets of It Takes Two going at the same time, and we all have to try and like beat the levels at the same time. Like 2 of us play together, and then the other 2 of us are a team, and then we have to like all stay in the same area at the same time. That could be kind of fun. DJ Link, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Mario Kart and Mario Kart only. I don't think I'm going to get buy-in from everyone to only do Mario Kart. I apologize. Also, I'm not sure I want to do Mario Kart all that often. I think I'm just like I'm those types of games I get competitive with, and if it's a game I feel very competitive about, and I'm also bad at it, it makes it harder for me to be entertaining, because I'm getting frustrated. I will pay you -$500. Again, extremely generous offer, but I will have to respectfully decline paying you $500. Thank you for your consideration. I don't know if you should be watching this since I haven't played the full game. Which one? Emerald or... Oh, you're only on PL. This is... You're not going to get spoiled by anything here, I don't think. We're just waiting for space-time distortions and shiny hunting. So you're not going to see any story in this. But we're also mostly doing Pokemon Emerald shiny hunting. We're just basically... These things take time to spawn. And you cannot be, like, in menus in the game or anything like that while you're waiting for them to spawn. So rather than just sitting there in the game not doing anything and just talking, I figure I might as well also do another shiny hunt while I wait. So... we're seeing if we can't find a shiny. Oh, what a waste. What a waste of special spawns. Nothing doing there. That. Oh, there's a Porygon. At least we got a Porygon. Not a shiny, obviously, but let's take a Porygon. Ooh, an Umbreon. Neato. Best food I've ever thanked my wisdom teeth for not causing issues. Honestly, same. It's either that or I was having some like slight tooth sensitivity and aching after having not gone to the dentist for a full year, and I was starting to think that I might have gotten my very first cavity because I've never had a cavity, but it turned out I did not have a cavity, and I just had some inflamed gums. So I was very thankful to all of my teeth, but specifically that one that did not end up having a cavity. My teeth are like one of the healthiest parts of my body. Considering how much Snapple I drink and how much I'm constantly trying to stain them, the fact that they're just like, yeah, it's cool, man. We'll just be here doing exactly what you need us to do without complaint. They're absolute bros. Also, welcome to the stream, Dustin. Sorry if I normally go MIA. It's almost Christmas, so I'm wrapping Christmas presents. No worries. Good luck with your wrapping. I still need to. So I have my wife. I am both very lucky and very unlucky in that my wedding anniversary, my wife's birthday, and Christmas are all within like 3 weeks of each other. So I only have to like buy one round of presents for like the entire year, but I have to buy like 3 sets. So it's I have 2 of the presents picked out, and then she gave me an Etsy list for the last one, but I still need to purchase 2 of them because one of them I'm gonna be getting within the next day or so, hopefully. The second one I had ordered it like beginning of the month, and then they canceled the order for some reason. I think they like ran out of stock or something like that. So I have to buy like a replacement now, which is annoying. And then the third one, I haven't picked out the like, specific one I want to do yet, but she gave me a list of like what she wanted, so that one's easy. I almost never wrap Christmas presents. Usually I start, then my mom says I'm doing it wrong and does it herself. I mean, that's one way to go about it, I suppose, right? I actually try to I try really hard to wrap presents well. I pride myself on like doing my absolute hardest to like make it look as good as possible. And I do an okay job. I'm not like the best. I'm not like a master wrapper or anything like that. But I sometimes I just get it just right and it looks so good. Other times I will F it up, but I have had a few presents that are like incredibly wrapped. All right, new question.
What was your dream painting as a kid?
Have we had this one before? We might have. Why are we listing random fruits? Also, peach. Power of my house went out because of the strong winds. So me and my friends went out to go Christmas shopping and dinner in another city. Bufflets, you can try something new. What is bufflets? Is that like a term for people who live in Buffalo? I think we had a very similar one before. Gotcha. It sounded familiar. Gonna head off soon. Hope you find a shiny, and thank you for making my night better. Of course, Luigi. Thank you so much for joining in and making the stream amazing. I hope you have a good night. I hope you get some good sleep, and I will see you in the next one, which will probably be Baldur's Gate on Wednesday. It is looking like tomorrow I'm not going to stream, so. But we're streaming tonight, so it's okay. Also, I am also tired, so I'm probably going to maybe go until we get to, like, 6175. We'll do 150 encounters from Ectric, and then call it. Like a restaurant where you can choose what to... Oh, a buffet. I see. I do like me some buffet. There's a Chinese buffet pretty close to work that I go to fairly regularly because they auto include gratuity, and they don't let you like choose another tip unless you like leave extra cash on the table. So it's always like, and because it's a buffet, it's a fixed price, so it always ends up being actually pretty cheap to get food there. I enjoy going there because it's a pretty cheap lunch, and I can get as much food as I want. Although I have to be very careful there. If I overeat again, now the rest of the day at work I'm just like sitting there like, oh, instead of actually doing work. Lucien, welcome to the stream. Clocking in for my shift right after printing. How much overtime have you wrapped up? That'd be pretty funny if I implemented like some sort of like like punch in clock card system for the mods. It would mean absolutely nothing, obviously. It wouldn't actually like, you know, be like a, oh, you need to make sure you punch in your card or anything like that, or else something bad happens or anything like that. But I think it could be funny. I'm always here, always. Yes, until you fall asleep because you have work in the morning or something like that. But the fact that you are the top 2 viewers of this channel individually goes to show how much you are here. And I am very appreciative. Got 13 more. Make sure we don't have an STD for them. Good. Alright. 12 more. Oh, by the way, I am definitely going to, in the beginning of the year, start my my quest to learn the Pokemon speedruns. Because I've been watching some Pokemon Red speedruns, and I really, really want to learn that run. It sounds like some of the glitches sound like a ton of fun to learn. Second takeaway? True. But yeah, I want to I've had this goal for a while now. I want to learn every Pokemon like mainline game speedrun and get a time in the top 50% of runs, if at all possible. I think that could be a fun quest to go on, because I think 50% like 50% is like reasonable for like a decentish time, but it's also not like I don't have to like become a top level speedrunner at like multiple things to be able to, or at multiple games to be able to complete this. I'm not around as much, honestly. That business from however long ago really screwed me up, so yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Lucy, but it's okay. I appreciate you being here whenever you're able to. But yeah, I definitely want to learn some of the Pokemon speedruns, and I think that it could be fun to just like make it a quest to say, okay, can I get like top 50%, and then maybe if I get like my times low enough, I could like do basically like a sleep block of speedrunning all of them. Although that might be too much. I think that would probably be like 40 something hours. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure like world record times probably add up to like more than 24 hours for like all the mainline games. So maybe that's not feasible. All right, there we go. Then again, maybe what I could do is I can learn like all of the like the popular like any percent, no major glitches speedruns for all the games, and then learn a bunch of like glitch speedruns where like, you know, I think red and blue, you can essentially like beat the game in like less than half an hour because of like the glitches that are available. And I think I saw someone do Emerald in like 30 something minutes. So like they're if I learned the like extremely glitchy, technically advanced ones, I could maybe do those runs in like a back-to-back type of situation. All right, we're doing one more, and then we're gonna call it a night because it is 1 in the morning and I need to get some sleep. All right, no shinies unfortunately, but it's okay. We had fun. So with that, I think we are going to call it an end to the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did and you're not yet liked the stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless though, we are going to go pass on the love to another streamer, so don't go anywhere just yet. Even if you plan on going to bed, drop by real quick, drop a like, drop a sub, show some love, and hopefully it'll be a good time. Let's see. So we're going to go subscriptions. Let's see, we could raid Lionheart doing a shiny living dex hunt in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Or we can do... You know what, let's just do that. Let's just do Lionheart. There's not many other streamers doing games that are kind of similar to what we would do on here. One more topic for the road? Sure, why not? 1 second. What things would you need if you
What 3 things would you need if you were funny?
Facade.
Painful. That one hurt. That one came right for the feels. All right. So with that, we are going to call it an end to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. I hope to see you over in Lionheart Plays chat with the hashtag #ElectriCrew.
Prepare for every situation.
I hope that I will see you on Wednesday for Baldur's Gate, but until then, have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah, we're
Bye.
for that.